Right, guys, we're out at the lake. It's a beautiful evening tonight, and we're in a place where there used to be cottages, probably dating back from the 1920s to the late 60s. It's now a park, and this area here is just nail and iron infested. We've got the 6-inch coil on the Equinox. We're going with recovery speed 7, and we're going to see what we can find in all this mess. So far we got our first decent signal, and it looks like we got a penny. I wouldn't doubt this is American because this area was very popular for American tourists back in the day, and out there a couple years ago I got a 1940 nickel. So let's see what this could be. Looks like we just got a zinc Canadian penny. Oh well, let's hope for more. See you on the next. Well, looks like we got another decent mid-20s signal. Well, it's actually high 20s, low 30s. Sounds a bit bigger than the other one. I don't know. This could be pretty good. Let's just see what... Oh, there's something right there. Well, looks like we got another small penny. It's another modern 1985. All right, see you on the next. Well, we had quite the big signal around 1314, and looks like we got the ash door from an old boiler, something like that. But yeah. All right, yeah, we're in an area where a lot of the wood accumulates, and seems like a lot of junk accumulates too. All right, let's keep going. Well, we're back at the, this is what I believe was an old dock, and these were the rocks from the cribs that held it up. And there's one there. They're each parallel to each other, and they go in a row all the way out a little ways. It's quite shallow here for quite a ways out, and it was at the very last one last year where we found our 1880 Victorian quarter, the one that's the key date. And then just off of this area was where we found the 1906 half dollar. I looked at it last year and it kind of looked funny. It seemed man-made, so I detected all along up it and back down and just gridded it. And it proved quite fruitful. Anyway, let's continue with this area and see what we come up with. Well, thought we'd try over by the point here. It's quite interesting, the rock features in this spot. It must kind of be marble based because the stuff is eroded here in the water like pits. Looks like Swiss cheese almost. Probably mostly just fine fishing stuff over here, but there used to be a cottage up on the top of the point here at one time. But on that side of the rock it drops off pretty deep. Here's the spot where it's just pitted crazy. Kind of got to use your sand scoop for stability. This is why I have the rubber boots on. And there's zebra mussels in here too, so they can cut your feet up pretty bad. We'll head this way and see what we can find. I think last year down this way was I think at the time it was my oldest wheat penny. It was a 1929, came out shiny as could be. But then it quickly, once it reaches the air, then it quickly oxidizes. All right, I'll let you know when we find something notable. GoPro, stop recording. Well, here we got a solid 24 to 27, 28. Not sure what this is. Whatever it is. It won't be buried very far into the water, into the rock here. Let's see if we can pinpoint this. How deep is it? Oh, something right about there. It's I don't know. Hard to say what we got here. Where'd it go? To move a few rocks, I think. Oh, it's right about there. Let's see. Get a handful. Oh, there it is. Looks like we got ourselves a small penny. Probably not too old. 1965. A bit older, but not too old. All right. See you on the next. This was an interesting signal. 1314. And we've got this copper brass doohickey. I have no idea what it is. It was whole, and then I dropped it, and then it broke. I don't know. Very interesting. Maybe part of a reel? Could be. All right, let's see what comes out next. Well, this was an interesting find. Almost looks like the lid off of something, but it's kind of got fancy on it. It's brass. And it's near this. There's a bit of an old stone crib here, and I think this might have been one of the old docks along here. So that other piece we just found was here as well. So yeah, I don't know if that's part of a compact or looks like it was attached to something. Oh no, I see it. I see a hinge. I think that is the lid of a compact. That's very cool. Just love the way brass comes out of the water. So nice. All right, we'll see what comes out next. Well, here's an interesting, it's ringing up 1819. Looks like we got the other half, or the other part of that piece that was broken in half. Yeah, that definitely is. I don't know, is that... Yeah, it's got to be fishing related. I almost thought it might be pocket watch, but I don't think so. Strange. Anyway, let's see what else comes out. We're right around that old dock here, so we're gonna, or at least the stone foundations of it, so we're gonna keep hitting around here and see what else we can find. This reminds me to wear a shirt next time. These flies are driving me absolutely bonkers. They keep biting me, and man, does it sting. We got a screaming, wow, that's a screaming 27, 28, mid-20s, low 30s. God, I don't know what that is. I hear some iron in it too, so I have no idea what that could be. Maybe it's just a big piece of iron. Well, this is definitely why you wear gloves out here. Look at that piece of window glass that came out of there, digging with my hands. Wow, that's crazy. We'll put that in the bag, but look at this is what was screaming. Oh, there's another piece of glass. Get that out of here too. That's window glass. That's the nastiest stuff. But here's what all the commotion is about. Oh, another piece of glass. Oh, must have broken it or something. But the commotion is this hunk of brass. It's got to be a fishing reel. And it's those other two parts must be from this. Oh yeah, I found this. I found similar things like this before out here. Oh yeah, it's got to be an old brass fishing reel or something. Anyway, pretty cool. Let's see what else comes out. Hopefully we can get a silver coin. That would be nice. Well, that was interesting. We were chasing a 910 signal down there, and it's a little gear. I have a feeling it has to do with those other pieces. Very interesting. Let's see what else parts we can find of this thing. See you on the next. Well, there we go. Another gear. I wonder if this might have been part of a clock. Strange why it would be in the lake, but it's got to be a clock or some sort of mechanism. Anyway, we keep coming up with these signals here. Let's hope we can come up with some other stuff. Well, looks like we're chasing every piece of that clock, because there we go. There's our piece. Oh, it has a name on it. It says yep, Wallenberry Clock Company. Well, guess that solves the mystery. And that came up a screaming 25 to 28 signal. No iron tones at all. All right. Let's see what else is in here. There's got to be some coins somewhere. See you on the next. Well, looky there. Now we got the other side. Oh, wow. This thing, I think we're going to have the entire clock by the time we're finished. And all I hear is iron in here. I don't know, maybe we got it all now? It's got to be it by now. All right, let's keep going around these rocks and see what we can find. Well, we got a solid, wow, this is really good. We got solid high 20s, low 30s. This sounds really good. I'm just hoping it's not more parts of that clock. This would be really nice to dig out another very old silver coin here. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. It's all rocks in here, so it's probably not buried too deep. Hopefully it's not too large, which means it's not a coin. I don't know. Seems a bit larger. Don't be another clock part. We've got enough of those. Let's see. We pretty much have to reach in with our hands. Oh, I see it. Yeah, but it's not silver. It's just a penny. And don't know how old it is. Not too old, don't think. 1979. Oh well. Let's see what else we can get. I don't know why that thing sounded so good. Crazy stuff. Wow. I just love this spot. So beautiful watching the sunset here. This is such a beautiful lake. And this area has such a huge natural beach on it. I mean, you can walk out 300 feet or more before it gets over your head. So there's a really large area that's detectable here, and it's mostly all sand further over. Looks like it's just about gone. Can't believe summer's half over already. And that's it for another day. But we're going to keep detecting until the mosquitoes come out. Well, that was making quite a racket down there. Looks like a big piece of copper pipe. Funny thing is that came out with it too. Bottom of a steel can. Strange stuff. Anyway, let's keep going. It's just about dark, so looks like we'll have to pack it in real soon. Well, there we have it. There's the day. Look at that beautiful sky. That's something. Moon's gonna be pretty bright tonight. Could almost go out detecting by moonlight. Mosquitoes are coming out though. It's getting bad. Well, we're back out at the lake today. The one with the big beach. And we've been going around. We're getting mostly junk. Had a few interesting things. Didn't film it though, but this one came up. We had a few pieces of copper flashing further over, and now we got, it seems to be a very large piece now. I'm not sure what this would have been off of. Possibly a boat. But, ow, I'm squishing my fingers in here. Oh man. Yeah, it's not bad. Nice piece of scrap. Oh well. At least it's a little bit of copper scrap. Or brass, maybe. Sometimes it comes out of the water looking the same. Oh wait, we got something here. It's not just a piece of copper flashing. It says Boucher Manufacturing Company, Elkhart, Indiana. Patent applied for. It's got little threads on the end. I don't know. I found something similar to this before, but it was wrapped around steel, so maybe it's like a bilge pump or something. Very cool. Wow, guys, we had a really banging signal down here, and it was fair depth into there, but lots of iron stuff, lots of iron signals around here. So the 6 inch is definitely helping out. And wow, just within this last couple days, this is our second George V penny. Look at that, how shiny that comes out, man. Look at this, 1928. Oh, that's awesome. I was hoping to get something old today. Sweet. Like I said, this place, this beach, used to be cottages way back. I've been looking for evidence of something to do with that. And I know at least one of them goes back to the 20s. I think the other ones might have been built just after the war, but this whole area was lined with businesses. There was a hotel from the 1870s here. There were numerous shops. It used to be the hub of the village, just behind here, so along the railway. But yeah, 1928. Look at that. Second George V out of the water. Awesome stuff. All right, we'll see you on the next. Well, we got a pretty decent signal here, but there's lots of iron around here, so it's really hard to tell if it's falsing or not. So we got it's almost like there's two here, but again, that could be nail falsing. I don't know, we'll give this a dig and see what it could be. Well, I really had to fight for that one. There was a bit of iron in there, and but all we got for our efforts was a modern penny. 1983. Oh well, on to the next. Well, we got a banging signal here. We got low 30s, high 20s. Sounds pretty amazing, but just regular pennies have been sounding like that, so I don't know. Hopefully we finally got silver. Would be nice. Well, let's see what if we can get it in one scoop. It seems like we have. Well, there we go. Modern penny, 1980. Well, that was interesting. Rang up really high, but what's strange is this has got some green on it. 1964, Young Liz, but I don't know how it got greens of stuff on it. Stuff in the lake doesn't usually do that, so I don't know. Weird stuff. All right, see you on the next. Oh, we got a 65 Lincoln Memorial. I think we're within the age of those cottages, so could possibly be. Silver is just eluding us, but I think it's just a matter of time. Well, check out this cool thing that appeared at the top, coming in the 20s. Brass. Wow, it shows up so shiny coming out of the water. I think this is part of a bilge pump. So many boat related stuff you find out here. So much brass, it's unreal. Yeah, all those holes. This must be like the bottom of the bilge pump where the water would go in. I'm just guessing, but pretty neat stuff. All right, we'll see you on the next. Yeah, you can see here we're just about chest deep, and this is the distance we are from the shore. So we got a good large area to hunt, and we're just at the weed line now. Unfortunately, well, maybe it's a little It's a little bit cooler day today, but it's not too bad overall. It's not raining or thunderstorms, so yeah, we're just at the weed line, and over the years, the raft that people jump off of has been put all along this weed line. Later in the summer should be even better because the water level should drop about another foot, so we could get accessible quite a ways, actually quite a bit into the weeds when we're up to our neck. So all right, so let's see what else we can pull out. Well, looks like we had about a 4 or 5 on the Equinox, and what we got here, we got an earring down about chest deep water. I'm not sure what this is. It's kind of looking a bit yellow, but it can't be gold. I don't know. It's looking kind of brass, so maybe it was plated or something. Yeah, that definitely looks like junk earring. I don't know, we'll have to check for marks later, but I'm not too positive about that. All right, see you on the next. Oh, we got ourselves another tiny earring. It looks kind of gray. Maybe it is silver. Could very well be. Came up about a 5 on the Equinox. All right, let's see what else we can find. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a clad quarter. It's stuck to the magnet, as you can see. What do we got? Oh, it's a one of the special quarters with the I think it's 2002. I'm not sure which one that was for, but yeah, it's one of the special ones. All right, we'll see you on the next. Man, we got a slamming signal. Over here, we went further over towards where the old stuff was last year, those old docks, but we're further out, almost near the weed line, and we got something good come up, and we got silver, and we got George V. Now, silvers, I find in the water get a little bit more crusty, but yeah, we got a George V dime, and I can make out, I know you won't be able to see it on there, but I think I see 1914, or maybe it's later. It's really hard to tell. Or 1930s even. I don't know, we're gonna have to clean this up and take a better look. All right, that's awesome stuff. That's two George V's today, and silver.